Well, hey, yeah, this is RJ from TeamOverloadIt, and if you can't tell from my rather blocky surroundings, I am back doing Tekkit. Sorry for the slump in videos recently, but from everyone actually, we've all been pretty busy doing real life things. So yeah, but we're back now, getting videos out and stuff. So I built this kind of board over here, so I can just shove up on there what I'm going to do each episode. And so, what have I got to do today? Learn about pipes, buildcraft pipes, industrial craft extractor, industrial craft electric furnace, and then get a mine set up, I think in one of those mountains, or maybe over there where that stony bit is. But before I run out of time, let's go and build some pipes. Now, what I want to do is, I want to kind of set up an automatic processor for ores, because I don't want to have to keep like this, and I've got some more ores, but and then in and put them in there and waiting, and I want it just to kind of happen by itself. So the first thing I'm going to need to do that is that's for something else actually. The first thing I'm going to want to do is get some wooden pipes, just wooden item pipes, and I got some glass ready for this because I actually prepare for my videos. Hooray me! Now, the recipe for wooden ones is like there's 2 wood and some glass, and you get 8 pipes. Whenever you do one of those recipes, you always get 8 pipes for it. And then what I do is I simply shove that there, and this little red bit indicates where it's going to try and pull out of. But because I want it to pull out of the chest, I'm going to need to wrench this. I'm going to need to wrench it. And so what I need is, I've got all the ingredients here actually. I'm going to need a wooden gear. This is from Buildcraft. You need they're all kind of building components. A wooden gear. Then I upgrade that to a stone gear. Then if I put iron like that and that and that, and then I got a Buildcraft wrench. But now I think about it, I already have one here. Didn't realise that, but whatever. Might as well make a spare because I always lose stuff. Shove that in there. Right, excellent. And then I just right click on the pipe, and yep, there we go. And now it's going to pull out of this chest. But the pipe actually needs to be powered by an engine for it to start pulling things out. And so I'm going to need to build an engine, meaning I need a bunch more gears. Well, not a bunch, but 2. 2 gears. And I'm also going to need a piston. This is probably this part you need in every recipe, and I've just realised I've done this the wrong way around. Stupid vanilla recipes. But yeah, you need this for every engine. You need a piston to go in there. Piston, and then it's piston there, and then 2 wooden ones, 2 wooden gears, piece of glass, and some wood, and there you go. Got a redstone engine. Now a redstone engine it's from Buildcraft, and it's the weakest type of engine there is. It doesn't need any fuel. All it needs to operate is a redstone signal. And do I have a redstone torch? I do. One in there. Preparedness. Then I think if I just put that there, yeah, it's going to start powering, and you see this starts to pump, and things start to come out of here. And you see another one goes by, but this one hasn't done yet. So what I'm going to do is take this out, because it's going to try and pump things in faster than they can actually be macerated. So the next thing I'm going to need to do is, well, I'm going to put another wooden pipe here, and I'm going to have it output to a chest, just for handiness. Put that there, and then if I just build another engine, I'll be able to get that up. Alright, so I've got another engine, and if I just plonk that there, and it's okay, so it's trying to face the wrong pipe and power that one. twice as much when I do my bench. There we go. And I can use this to change the orientation of the engine downwards, and it's pulling out the side of the macerator here, so that's good. Now, which face of the actual block the pipe goes on depends on output. Now, see, here I've got iron dust from that smelted iron, and so that has to come out of this side because that's the side output, whereas it goes into here because this goes into the top. And so this one I actually can leave on because it doesn't matter that it just keeps coming out of here. But the next thing I need to do, mainly for rubber, but also so I can make this whole system work quickly, is I'm going to need two things. I'm going to build an extractor first, and first actually I think I'll build a bat box because I need that. So for that I need 3 RE batteries, which is like this, then one of those and there, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, one more wood, and there we go. Just throw a cable in there, and there we go, bat box. And what this will do is it'll actually allow me to start collecting power. And I think if I stand here, ooh, nighttime, best close the door actually. Things have wandered in here before. Hopefully yes, the green side actually faces this way because the green faces the output face. And instead of this just charging here and only charging the internal storage for the macerator, it'll also charge this block. It's not getting it charged because it's not daytime, but what the hell, I'm not going to need that much power. Now the next thing I want is an extractor, yeah. So I need 1 machine block, and I need some insulated cables. Yes, I've got tons of them. Good, because I hate having to make those on camera, they're so tedious. Oh, and I also need 4 tree taps, which I have handily in this box, simply waiting to be used. And then I'll need a circuit. So if I just shove 1 iron on, and then the circuit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then a couple of redstone, and that. There we go, electric circuit. You saw me make that before when I needed the macerator, but machine block goes there, circuit there, and then you just put the 4 tree taps around it, and they have to be, excuse me, they have to be like fully charged tree taps. You can't have ones with a damage value like this one that's been used. And there we go, we have an extractor. And what that's going to do, if I just plug that there so it hooks up to that cable behind it, what that does is when supplied with power, which I'd best get some by sleeping it through the night, when supplied with power it will be super efficient in, instead of smelting rubber, it will extract it, and for each sticky resin that I put in, we'll actually get 3 rubber. Now it's kind of slow, so I'm going to move on to my next objective, which is to build an electric furnace. So I'm going to grab all the materials I need for that because you don't want to see me smelting iron and stuff, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I've got the circuit I need, and the second thing I need for this is not actually a machine block, it is one of these iron furnaces. But I know there's no longer 4 there, but one of them wasn't really one anyway. And then I just put 2 redstone around that, and there we go. We've got our electric furnace. Now I'm going to have to figure out a way to plumb this in. I think I'll have to put it here above, because that isn't being used yet. And it's also getting powered by that one, that's a shame. And what this does is, instead of using fuel to cook things, it simply uses EU, industrial craft energy, sorry. And you see this has gone 1, that I put 5 in there, and now I've got 3 rubber, which is always useful. And then what I do here is I just plumb that in, and voila, just like normal furnace. You get an iron ingot. So I've been RJ from TeamOverload and done a couple of cool things today. I've got some of the basic machines I need, and actually before I go, I'm going to mark out an entrance for this mine over here. I think I've decided on this face here because it's always cool to have a mine in a mountain, I always thought. Like, what's it called? Everbore from Lord of the Rings, that's what it'll be like. Oh, get out of my way, sheep. But obviously not quite as fancy because Everbore was a giant kind of dwarven town, and then it had Dale, and yeah, I'm not building all that. So I just build like a little kind of staired thing here, which is really going up, which is kind of defeating the purpose of the mine, but yeah, whatever. And I think I'll shove the entrance on this face, this little rock face here. Let's see, I need a 2-person wide thing here, but I might as well make it 3. There we go. That's just like kind of a little plan thing for where mine is going to go. Have I got stuff to make a sign? Yeah, probably, but it'll take forever. I'll need my table and stuff. I have too many crafting tables. But yeah, so I've got my mine set up, and yeah, I'm going to take my armor off actually because I want to show you something. This is my cool new skin I got for the series, like a steampunk inventress type thing. I thought it was kind of cool. So yeah, anyway, I'm in front of my new mine with the cool little sheep. I've been RJ from TeamOverloadIt, and this has been Tekkit. So